In video 4, we're going to talk about content, and content is definitely key. Content is somewhat of the lifeblood of your business because you can use content to not just pre-sell a prospect into becoming a customer, but you can also use content as a product itself. But now, in this particular video, we're going to talk about content in terms of using articles, like I talked about earlier, articles to put them on high authority sites like easyarticles.com, squidoo.com, hubpages.com, and sites similar to those sites to get high authority backlinks to your site. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so early in the previous videos, I talked about how you're going to need at least two articles written surrounding those keywords that we found in the keyword research. For example, I am going to write an article on 10 secret anger management techniques, or 5 to be exact. So I could do 5, I could do 6, I could do 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, if you're thinking, man, I don't know how to write an article, then let me show you a quick and easy way to do that. Basically, when you're writing an article, you're just doing step by step by step. So you could do like five things, or you could do 5 things on this, 5 top things on this, 5 top reasons why you should blah blah blah, how to do this. Anytime you do a how-to article, you're going to have like a step-by-step process. For example, when I created this video series, the reason why I have 6 videos is because I have a step-by-step process, right? So what you could do is say step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and step 5. And then just sit there for 5 minutes and just type out the steps. That's all you have to do. Type out the steps, and then you can elaborate on that later on. Or if it's 5 things, you could say the top 5 things, or the top 5 signs that you have anger issues. Let's take, for example, this article that talks about 3 secret anger management techniques. You'll notice that it has step 1, next step, and the next step. So we've got 3 steps. The same concept. So you can see how easy it is. I could say 5 things that are clear signs that you have anger issues. You're not confident, you're insecure, you're constantly saying, why is that person, doing this and that? You're constantly being negative, things like that. So after you have created those steps, then you can elaborate on those steps. And these articles do not have to be long at all. As long as you're systematic, you're step by step by step, you list it in order so that people can understand it. You can have 5 things. Create 2 to 3 sentences each. Think about that. That's only going to be 15 to 20 minutes per article. Create an article that's less than 300, 400 characters or less. As long as the quality is good, that is what matters. So as you can see here, this article, they've got the article, and then they link at the end, they have anchor text links. These anchor texts are basically the wording of your links. Make sure that your anchor text is the same as the keywords that you're trying to rank on, the same keywords that you put into Twitter. Make sure those anchor texts or links that are linking to other sites are the same as you can see here. So make sure that this links to your blog, to your website, or whatever. And like I said, if you do not know how to write an article, go to Ezine Articles and check it out. Check out how they write their articles. You will see the same technique is being used. Some people go the long route, and they write and they write and they write. But for the majority of people, when they're reading your content, they want it to be simple and straightforward because they don't want to read all that, you know, fluff or added on material. Maybe the added on material is good content, but it'll scare people away if you write too much. So just follow these same step by step guidelines to create your articles and make sure that you follow these steps, but at the same time, you have anchor text or you have links within your article. Okay? You got links within your article, and then the link wording is the same as the keywords and the keyword phrases that you have chosen. So those are the two things to keep in mind. In addition to what you have learned here. So what I want you to do is create 2 to 3 articles. Take one of the articles and submit it to Easing Articles. Then